Right, right. We need to find the dwarf. Twins home. It's down here, okay. Is this it? Yes, it is. Hello. The door is locked and looks as if it's been recently repaired. Hello? No answer. Knock on the door. That's a very forceful knock. There's no response. Pick the lock. It's jammed. Well, the last option is to break the door. But he's probably going to be pissed off if I do that. And I don't really need to, but let's do it anyways. Whoops.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
Nice tattoo, bro. I apologize. I don't mean any harm.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
That was quick. What are you doing? Shut up here. In here. Murdoch says he needs you for the militia.
So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Well, you live in this town, so if the town goes, well, you don't have a home anymore, right? Chances I can change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
None of the options are great. How about some gold?
Are you serious?
Sure.
I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers.
That's it. It's a deal then.
You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this town needs a hero. You better be out there too when the sun goes down.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Yep. Good, we got him. He wasn't too pissed off about breaking the door down, which is fine. We gave him 100 silvers, which is also not that much, I feel. That chest we can't open. Alright. So we're going back to Murdoch, I believe. And then one last thing, we need to go up by the windmill and talk to some other person, Tegan, or not Tegan. I'm not very good with names. It takes me a few times to remember them correctly.
I am led to understand that the Canary have their own mages as well. Is this so?
You would not understand.
Not understand? Is it mental capacity that you believe I lack? Or are you worried I will sympathize with my so-called brethren?
Take your pick.
Is that supposed to make me angry?
It means I find myself wishing that your people held proper, civilized attitudes towards magic.
That is a rather hostile thing to say.
And yet you continue speaking. Astonishing.
I love Sten. He's such a dick. Oh my god. But he does have a good point that the human civilization are kind of draconic, or I'm trying to find another word, very restrictive about magic.
Shall be done.
But maybe there is a good cause for that. I don't actually know the backstory as to why there's the whole Templars and Chantry and that sort of thing, where they hunt mages that are outside of the Chantry and so on. Murdoch? Actually, I think everything is completed. Yep. Actually, just checking. Find a use for barrel of oil. You know, some barrels of oils in general store. Perhaps someone could use them to defend Redcliffe.
I don't like being out here, Dwin.
I'm going to talk to Murdoch. Maybe he can use the oil barrels.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
We will make it. I still need to talk to Sir Percy yet. I have some questions.
Ask away.
Never mind. Carry on then.
I have a good feeling about
wait.
The repairs are underway.
There was an option for some supplies. Where can I get some supplies?
If you want weapons and such, speak to Owen. He may not have much in stock yet, though.
Okay. I was looking for potions. Never mind. I'll carry on then.
Well, we don't understand why we're out here.
Let's talk to Dwin. Hey,
These
Dwin.
humans don't know the hilt of a sword from the pointy end. This ought to be interesting.
Right now, I don't know if anyone needs the oil. Let's go up to the windmill and talk to Sir Perth. I think that's his name. I said Tegan before, which was not his name, I'm pretty sure. some death roots, which are used for poison, but we don't have any poison people right now. So let's move on up to the windmill. Maybe he knows what to do with the... Ooh, there's a door there. I will check that later.
Excuse me?
Obviously you are no priestess, but shouldn't you be running a shop or a farm somewhere rather than fighting?
You think to tell me my place, Kunari? You are very brave.
It is not done.
But it is done. Do not be such a blind fool.
I speak the truth. It is not I who is blind.
Look around you then. You see women throughout this land, fighters and mages both.
That has yet to be proven.
Which, that they fight, or that they are female?
Either.
So I am not truly a woman to you, hmm? It's good to know.
I'm not really sure what to say about that, other than we haven't seen that many women, other than like a few women who are actually in commanding points, which are actually pretty interesting, like Levi's grandmother, and that sort of thing. And the way Sten speaks reminds me of Klingons, so that's pretty funny. Right, let's go up this hill. Hello, Sir Perth. I was right. That is your name. Hello.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
Perhaps a bit too formal. Call me Aiden, if you would. I'd like to be on more casual terms.
As you wish, and thank you kindly.
You're
I
welcome.
am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
It is indeed not lost. You spoke about the ashes. That's the second time I've heard about it. You mentioned something about an urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Alistair said that the urn hasn't been heard of since. Well, we're speaking about it now, and I've heard it a couple times already through this journey, so I feel like it is known, but you just don't know where it is. Do you know what is making the Arl sick?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Perhaps that's the case, I don't actually know. Did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn? Well, she must have if she sent people to go and find it. So the knight left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe.
Okay.
I wonder if they perished there, and were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
Let's hope not. I want to ask you something else.
As you wish.
Is there anything I can do to help? Oh, actually, have you considered using the oils for the village's stores?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
About a dozen barrels. Enough to set the many monsters aflame, yes.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
Fires and zombies go pretty well together, and yes, using them carefully is the key word there. I guess you set up traps along the road and then you shoot them as they start walking down and it explodes, and yeah. Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps
Alright.
you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Okay, I'll see what I can do, actually.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind.
Good.
If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Alright, I have some questions for you.
Ask me whatever you wish.
Never mind. Carry
If
on.
you wish, Grey Warden, make a watch over you.
Thank you. You as well. So he said to go to the Chantry and get some holy protection, which I guess I'll do that, since any help we can get is always good,
Sort
and...
of like coming home again, but with more undead.
Yes, yes, very lovely. Let us soak in the vista before the massacre begins.
Why you gotta say that? Well, massacre of zombies. Yes, it's on our side.
Very well.
I also saw there's a little windmill here, so maybe let's take a look at what's in the windmill and as well save since it's been a while. Windmill, alright.
Shall be done.
Injury kit, lesser warm balls, love letter. Oh. That is a note, right? Yes, note. A collection of embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. You are filthy. I kept putting an extra word there. You are filthy, a beast, such depravity I have never been forced to suffer. How words are so laden when they leave your lips is beyond decent imagining. Madam, I love you. That's fantastic. Oh, who was that actually? What was the name? Sir Augold. I doubt we'll ever meet him, but hey, you never know. Trapdoor of sorts, but it's covered up. I guess you just come in here to grab the love letters, and there was another door down the hill which I want to check out.
No word from the castle.
And there's the door. I'm just going to go inside and see what's there. Oh, hello, sir. Donald Garrison. Is your last name Garrison? That sounds interesting.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Nothing.
Very well.
That's odd. Here's some cheese. Just wandering around his house. Oh, in a chest. Shh, we're gonna take his chest. I said be quiet. We lost the bomb, and I think we got some money, but I'm not sure. That went a little bit too fast for me to pay attention to. So now we're gonna head off into the Chantry and get some holy blessings. Hello, Lady Mother Hannah.
You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
You're very welcome, but I have my own reasons for doing it as well. I have my own reasons to be here, yes.
Which doesn't include protecting innocents. Regardless, I am grateful the Maker brought you to us. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this Chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
We require some blessings, yes. Sir Perth needs holy protection for the night.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Oh. And you seem very grim. You pray for them before they die, so you expect them to die, and so they will if you do so. What do you mean by that? By not being able to give that power?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
However, that is what will help them, because it is, as Alistair said, morale, and if they believe in something, it makes it real. And so, if they believe they are protected, it will help them fight better. But if they think it will help them...
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery.
It is
Very
trickery.
well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
I thank you for your help. But I am sorry that you seem to... It causes you discomfort, I'm sorry about that, but it is going to be helpful. I just want to talk to Ban Tegan real quick, just to maybe fill him in as to what the situation is.
I hear both Murdoch and Sir Perth are ready for nightfall. Excellent news.
Yes, it is. That's all I wanted to... yeah, he already knows about the situation, so I'll see what I can do.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Thank you. Luck is perhaps what I will need. Hello, Murdoch.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
Yep, suddenly you have a hat. Who was I supposed to give the holy symbols to?
I have a good feeling about tonight.
I just need to check. Take the amulets to the knights, who I think are up the hill, yeah. Also, Murdoch's voice sounds familiar. I think he's an admiral in one of the Mass Effect games. Because yeah, his voice sounds extremely familiar, but this is a BioWare game, and so a lot of the voice actors are in the other games as well. Kind of like how if you've played Bethesda games, you will recognize some of the same voice actors. Hello.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
And we bring some holy symbols. You said you wanted holy protection?
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Yes, she has. Mother Hannah has some holy amulets. What these do?
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
Excellent. Good to hear. I'm glad I could help.
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make her watch over you.
There was an option to say this is where we're going to make our stand, but I believe that will start. We have prepared Redcliffe for the assault. Right? Maybe we should tell them about that then. I'm going to save real quick because we might be entering a combat scenario pretty soon with a lot of things.
Mother Hannah's amulets have greatly bolstered my men's confidence. You couldn't have armed us with any better than our faith in the Maker.
Excellent, that's good to hear. Even though I do somewhat disapprove of religious faith, but hey, whatever helps right now is what we're going to take. I'm ready to make my stand here.
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
I am actually ready for now. Let's wait for nightfall.
Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
Indeed. Yep, smoke monsters are scary. Alright, what are they? They're a bit too far away. Light the traps, burn those foul creatures. Right. Some of the things are not activated, like all of these things for Sten. So I'm just going to activate them one by one. There we go. Just checking frost weapons need to be activated. Threaten is to be activated on him. And there. And we're going to tell them to hold still because they might not be ranged. Well, they're just sitting there. Interesting. Well, I guess we're going to do our usual tactic with pulling with Morgan. Hey guys, come on. Come down the hill, please. Hello. They're just sitting there. Attack of Nightfall. Defend Redcliffe from the Walking Dead. Well, they were supposed to be the Walking... Ah, here they come, finally. Yeah, if they're coming one by one, I don't really need to micromanage my characters too much. Here they come, more. That fire's burning for quite a long time, which is nice. And they're walking through the fire, which is cool, but they didn't actually take that much damage, actually, surprisingly. Okay, we've got more coming. Never mind, they seem to be all stuck against each other. Yay for AI pathing issues, making the game easier. Come on, you guys, go, go. I guess there's so many guys surrounded that it doesn't really matter. Ah, here we go, finally some more. Actually, with Morgan, maybe we can put them to sleep in the fire. I want to try that just to see what happens. It sounds funny. Ah, she's gonna break the sleep. Oh well. That guy's going after someone, so I'm going to tell her to horror. Maybe I should walk in here, yep, and then do a mind blast, which should stun all of them. There we go. I don't think they need to... Yeah, let's just do a vulnerability hex, because why not? I think it might affect us. No, it doesn't. Good. There's no friendly fire. And Alistair leveled up. Interesting. I will take a look at that after we are done the battle. Guys, you might want to be careful because there is fire. So let the knights do it themselves, and then Morgan can attack, I guess. Don't sit in the fire, you guys. Please, don't do that. Okay, good. We're still in combat, I believe, yeah. More guys are coming. Having an army is making this a lot easier than I expected. It's actually kind of fun. Whoop. Didn't mean to move the camera like that. Maybe I should go into the action just to see what's going on. And I think when the AI is controlling my other characters, they're actually not attacking because there's so many guys around it that they don't find any room to go. Looks like we're getting more and more. Stead, please come. Maybe because I spammed. Actually, we're out of combat, so I'm going to level up Alistair real quick. Just to check what he should take. So that requires level 10, or level 12 rather, for that ability. I'm going to scroll down, take a look. Shield Tactics is excellent, which is going to make him, it's going to make him a lot stronger. Or rather, he's not going to be able to get flanked. So we need some dexterity, it seems, and some strength later on. But perhaps we should give him some strength right now, because then he will be able to wear that armor. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to give him Shield Tactics, so I'm going to back up. Dexterity, right? Yeah, dexterity and strength. Maybe I should pump some things into strength. I'm going to put 1 point into constitution as well, just to make it an even 20, because I like that for some reason. It's a nice number. And then we're going to put it into Shield Tactics. There we go. This is a bit silly. Yeah, 1 by 1 is pretty easy. And we've got one more coming, right? Right, buddy? Are you coming? Hey, buddy. Whoa. No, you guys, you guys need to stay still. Let's see if I can... There it is. Yeah, there it is. Haha.
Oh, this should be good.
As you wish.
Trying to pull them through the fire. There we go.
Now we start.
See, I thought I was going to fight in the village, but apparently not. Or maybe they're going to break through here. Actually, it seems we're done here, right? So maybe we should go into the village now?
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
We're coming!
Come on! We need to hurry!
That was not what that dialogue option said. It said the knights are coming or something, but yeah, I expected that. Let's remove hold position and tell our dudes to come. Yeah, I remembered that I had to fight in the village at some point. Oh no! They're being overrun. And there's some elites in there. So let's get in there and stun like crazy. I'm gonna take Morgan, I'm gonna walk over here and then do a mind blast. Boom! That's awesome. Seems they're all having a little bit of fun there. I'm gonna put a disorient on him so that he stops dealing as much damage to everyone else. Maybe a vulnerability curse, sure, to everyone. To all the enemies. Wow, that's a lot of guys we have. It should be pretty simple. Where... I can't really tell where my guys are. Oh, actually, they're with the gold circles, not the blue ones. Wow, that's a pretty tough zombie. And Morgan's just sitting there. Maybe I should grab my guy instead. Just to let them have their fun. Just getting stun locked like crazy. Good, everyone is... because I don't really need to micromanage too much right now. Nothing is posing any real dangers. I'm shield pummeling nothing because he ran away from me. Yeah, we can kind of just auto-attack. Everything's just getting pummeled. Even though we're on the hardest difficulty in the game right now. But maybe my mods are affecting that, even though none of my mods directly affect the difficulty. But they do affect the gear, and they make the gear a little bit better, so I guess that affects the difficulty, making the game easier. If you have better gear, well, it makes things easier. Looks like Morgan leveled up. And let's take Alistair. Oh, never mind, everything's just dying, so pretty simple. Don't really need to do anything. Switch back and forth, back and forth. Let's move into the group, because if I'm soloing, I don't really think I'm able to do much by myself. Wow, they're just getting destroyed. I wonder if the paladin and the dwarves up there are holding up the line, or if there's any more coming. Wow, there's a lot coming now through the lakes. Where's Morgan? You know what? Let's do a Mind Blast again, because there's quite a lot right now, and I don't really like that. Let's do a Vulnerability Hex, or Affliction Hex, rather. Sure, let's do some little ice combo. I'll let her do her own thing, because she seems to know what she's doing. We've lost quite a few people already, actually. Maybe I should be more careful about stunning and so on, even though that seems to be alright. Yeah, we've lost maybe almost 6 people, it looks like. I didn't expect that, actually. So maybe we should be careful, more careful about what is happening right now. Right. Hey, come back here, you. Yeah, we've lost quite a few people and we're losing more and more. Is there any more coming? Yeah, there is more coming. Hold on, Stan. Dude, hold your horse. Let them come to us. That's better. They like to run past us. I'll remove hold position, or They're not doing anything. Now they are. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think it's going to become harder because we're losing more and more militiamen, which is unfortunate. That's not what I wanted to see there. But oh well. It happens. It is warfare after all. You're going to get some casualties. I want to say what matters is that we win, but some people want to reduce as many casualties as I want, and I feel like I'm not doing a very good job of that. Maybe I could be CCing more, but I see them just getting knocked down more and more. Is that it?
Dawn arrives, and we survive the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
You're very welcome. Asking for a reward, that is a bit... I don't know what the word is, but I'll move on from that. Yes, you're very welcome.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe. Now they walk with he who is their Maker. Long may they know the peace of his love.
Sure. Remain silent.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now, we have no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Absolutely. However, oh, actually we have a bunch of people who level up, Sten and Morgan, so let's take a look at Sten first. I do like Death Blows, but you need level 12 for that, and it seems to be pretty useful for him, because he's got a fairly low stem, and then when he's got all of his sustains up, and Death Blows make it so every time he kills an enemy, he regenerates his stamina, which seems quite useful. Ooh, I did like Stunning Blows, and I do want to take Stunning Blows. Or is it Shattering Blows? No, it is Stunning Blows. Shattering Blows is against large enemies, but we haven't really faced that many large enemies as of late, but it gives you more and more bonuses down the line, so we're gonna go and take a look at that later on. But we're going to give him Stunning Blows. But first, let's go back, because we need to select how much attributes he has. It seems his Constitution is pretty low, although everything was pretty decent. I want to give him more Constitution, even though giving him more strength will get him better gear, which will actually increase his survivability. So by giving him a damage attribute, it'll help him survive by giving him better gear. But at the same time, I want to give him some Constitution. It's a bit of a toss-up. Let's give him some Constitution. We don't really need the strength at the moment. And then we're going to take Stunning Blows, which makes him stun characters when he hits with the two-handed sword. And as for Morrigan, let's take a look. No, we don't need shapeshifting. She's got a bunch of stuff. Oh, yes. The comments from Rat King, or King Rat, sorry, I keep forgetting which order of those two words is in there. He was telling me that Crushing Prison is an excellent spell, so I do want to take that at some point. Because it seems to be a CC and a stacking dot at the same time, which is really, really powerful. And then Force Field is another pretty good spell as well that leads into it. But at the same time, I was really enthused by taking Waking Nightmare, and I think... What's her magic at? Yeah, we can take Waking Nightmare right now if we give her 32 magic. And I really want to do that right now. Might as well. Actually, I want to see if anything else requires more than 32 magic. 34 magic. 34, 33, 20, 33. It seems 34 magic is the maximum amount of magic required. Oh, 36 actually. 36 magic is the maximum amount of magic required for some spells. So I'm just going to pump more magic into her. More magic stat, that is. Give her Waking Nightmare. And there it is. Where is Waking Nightmare? There it is. That's a really cool spell. Okay, and with that, with the defense... Oh, actually we leveled up as well. Sorry, distractions. We could take Overpower, that could be nice, actually. Right, these require level 12, and these also require... Maybe a Taunt would be nice, too. But like I said, I'm saving up points for the specializations, which should be coming up pretty soon, I hope. But for the moment, maybe I should take Overpower. Yeah, I'm gonna put... what do we need? Strength, right? Some talents require Dexterity, but... Yeah, 26 dexterity for that one, and we're at 22. Let's put some points into strength because the armor requires some strength. I'm going to put more points into strength. Our constitution is fairly high already, and I'm going to take overpower just for another CC ability. Why not? That sounds good. And as I was going to say, with the defense of Redcliffe Village, I think we're going to end it there, because next up we're going to go into the castle and see what's up with the Jarl. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time with the Jarl. Take care. Bye-bye.